Well, Happy New Year. Today is January 1st. Spend most of the day watching a bunch of people's videos talking about their channels and what they're doing and blah, blah, blah. So I figured, hey, might as well join them, right? Anyways, let's get into it. So originally I was going to come on here and I was going to actually talk about, and I don't even know what I'm going to title this thing. I was thinking I was going to title it, my first year being monetized, like sort of kind of thing. So I still might title it that because whatever. But then I was going over like what other people were doing, talking about the past year of their videos and future of their channel and blah blah blah, stuff like that. So I was going to do that, and then I started going over what my top videos are and what my worst videos are. And one of my worst videos actually is talking about being monetized on YouTube. I thought it would be a good topic to talk about because it was just the first week, and then I would say I would do after my first month. Well, technically December I got monetized in November, and my first full month was December. And that was actually my worst video, was talking about the first week. So I figured I would do the first month, and then I would do 6 months, and then a year, just, easy content. But the first week didn't do very good. So I'm not going to do a separate video about that. I'm going to include it in here. I have to wait a little bit later to find out what the final December 31st was, so I can do it. So I'll film that a little bit later. So it'll be like a Tarantino video where I'll film that later, but insert it somewhere along here, and then move on. So yeah, first month being monetized on YouTube, I'm going to insert it here. So I'll do it like last time, where I'll quickly go over the revenue here. So what you're looking at is my earn section of the YouTube Creator Studio. So here you can go through and see each day how much you make and everything. So the estimated revenue is $78.84. That is 28 days. They always do it in like a 4-week span. But I wanted to see what December it was, so for a full month. So they don't have December 31st here. My guess is like I averaged like $2, so add $2 to that. So for the month of December, that's we'll just call it $88 for the month of December. So a little less than $100. You need $100 for the threshold to actually have payouts for it. They pay out once a month. It's like the 21st to the 26th of each month, depending on where you are, apparently. I don't know, because they also send you a pin. There's been a postal strike, so I haven't received the pin yet, but it also takes 4 to 6 weeks, and you have 4 months to actually enter it in there. So I still have to wait for that. If you look over my whole last 90 days, I am over that $100 threshold. So technically January, I should get a payout, provided I get the pin in time. My guess, it won't be until February or March where a payout would actually happen. You need to distinguish where you want it to go once you enter your PIN, and the PIN is just to make sure your address is correct. But yeah, that's it. First month on YouTube being monetized, around $88, so it's less than $1,000, or around $1,000 a year. But that's what you can, and you could do a lot better than that, because again, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this to try to make money. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So again, the monetization one, as you can see, it's not a lot, and I'm not expecting it. Again, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to make money. I do it because I kind of enjoy it. The monetization one was my worst video, so I don't mind doing it again. Again, because I think it's going to help someone out there. Someone's going to want to know what you can do on a niche YouTube channel like this. So that was my worst one. I don't know what my second worst one was. My top video to date for December or for 2024 actually was one of the controversial ones about Harley Davidson going woke. Again, I've mentioned this in a lot of videos. Harley Davidson, you just mention it, put it in a title, you get more views. You say something, if you say something positive about Harley Davidson, the views don't come. But if you say something negative, the views come for some reason. People just love negative news, I guess. I don't know. I try not to talk about controversial stuff or bad stuff because there's enough of that. I watch a lot of political crap on YouTube. I get enough of it. I don't want to talk about it either. So I try to stay away from that. So I'm going to, unless it happens again, I might talk about it, but whatever. It's in the past now. So that was my best one from 2024. Still my all-time top one is still doing the rear tire on the Softail Sport Glide. Tires are still pretty good on the Roadmaster, so I won't be doing that anytime soon. The front one should be coming due soon on this, so that might be my next long-term video, is working on that. But yeah, those are my top and my worst videos so far of 2024. Now, what do I expect for 2025? So for 2025 is something that's going to be hard for me because it's going to take me out of my comfort zone. I'm still going to do the same videos, topics, and crap like that. But if you notice, I film a lot in my garage, talking to my cell phone. I'm going to try to pull out my phone when I actually go places, or camera, whatever I have available with me. Whenever I go somewhere, I just keep it in my pocket. I mean, it's good for the experience for myself, is I'm not worried about getting content and filming it, but I'd like to relive the memories. Just as an example, we went to Daytona Beach this year. Daytona Bike Week, fantastic time. I did one YouTube short, and that was it. And it was like the first night we were there, and I was pretty drunk walking down the main street there. It was very foggy, so it was more because it was kind of creepy with the fog, with all the people around. Well, it wasn't creepy, but the fog was creepy, and all the people, it was kind of neat. But anyways, that was the only time I had my camera out. I went on a test ride on the new Street Glide. Didn't film any of that. I didn't even film what the bike looked like. I think I might have taken a picture of it. I think I took a picture of us sitting around the pool, and that was about it. I went to Port Dover Friday the 13th this year. The first one I went on a ride with buddies down there. Never filmed anything. Buddy I was with took a couple of pictures for his Instagram. And then the second one was December 13th. So it was cold. It was like -5 as the high to Celsius. And I didn't even take a picture. There's a few, actually, when we first got there, we only saw like 5 to 10 bikes. By the end of the day, we weren't there very long, but probably saw like 100 to 200 bikes. It was pretty impressive, all the people that we actually came out with their bikes. But I didn't even take video there. Now, the reason I don't do these things is I'm an introvert. I get very awkward around when people see me filming, and when people find out that I do have a YouTube channel. For instance, if you see that I don't post for longer, like 2 weeks or longer, it's because one of my family members found my YouTube channel and I found out they watch. So, hi guys, I think my sister's the only one that still doesn't know about it, so I'll keep it that way. And the guys I ride with, they don't know I have a YouTube channel. I don't tell them about it. I don't promote it. I don't do any of that. But again, this year I'm going to try to do more filming when I go. We are planning to go to Daytona Bike Week again this year. I'm not going to ride down. I know that's why we got the big bike, is to do these bigger, longer trips. However, last year when we went down there, on the way back, we drove through, I mean, we only drove, we didn't even take a bike. We drove through a snowstorm through Pennsylvania. So I don't want to deal with that. To me, it's kind of dangerous. So I'm not going to do that. But we are planning to either trailer one of the bikes down or actually rent a bike while we're down there. It's really expensive. Eagle Rider, they jack it way up. You have to do a 3-day rental, and then they add on top of that as well. So it's like $1,000 US for renting a bike for 3 days. So it's pretty expensive. So I don't know. I think we'll end up taking a bike, provided we're able to have a trailer wherever we're staying. Again, I don't know yet, but we do plan to at least do some riding, and I'm trying to commit to actually filming some content. I mean, even last year I saw the cycle drag guy there and I was like, oh, there's cycle drag. And I mean, I didn't try to say hi. I didn't try to do anything. I saw Jess from Her Two Wheels. I just mentioned my wife. I'm like, oh, that's a YouTuber, and kept going. Saw Blockhead go, like, hey, that's Blockhead over there. And there was one other person I don't remember right now. I would if I took some video, but yeah, I saw a few of them down there. I couldn't even bring myself to bring out a camera, a phone, or a camera or my phone to take any video. But that's what I'm going to try to do for this year. I hope everyone has a great 2025, and 2024 was good. It was good for me. Hopefully it's good for everyone else. I hope whoever wants to see the stuff about monetization gets what they get out of that. Anyways, until next time, later.